Hey, how is it going again, Guardians? LV Native here with another Destiny 2 video for you. Today, we are going to be focusing on the new social space that we're all going to become very acquainted with in the very near future, the farm. Now, I'm sure that a lot of you have already heard this information as I was at work today, so when this first got dropped, I saw my feed and every person that I follow that covers Destiny seems like they put a video out on this. So if you've already heard this information, I do apologize. If not, this is pretty cool. Now, in case you didn't know it, for the month of July, IGN's first series is going to be on Destiny 2. What that means is we are going to get some exclusive Destiny 2 information on almost every single day of this month. I'm going to go ahead and put a little image here. This is the schedule of stuff we have to look forward to for the month of July regarding first peek into Destiny 2 news. It's going to be awesome, guys. I'm going to be putting up as many videos on each of these things as I can, so you guys are going to be staying well informed, or at least as well informed as I can possibly keep you. It's tough with a full-time work schedule. Sometimes, like today, I'm not going to be able to get that information out until I get home and can dissect it myself. Let's move on. We got a lot of stuff that they showed us here. It's really cool. First of all, we do have a Cryptarch. We knew we would be having one. Is it Raul? No, it's not. It actually is Tyra Karn. So, for those of you who aren't familiar, who maybe didn't get the Rise of Iron expansion, Tyra Karn is the Cryptarch in the Rise of Iron over at the Iron Temple. So she has made it. Now, if she's made it, there's a good chance that other people from the Iron Temple might be hanging out in the farm as well, or that may be included later in Destiny 2. They did say that this is a dynamic social space, meaning that as time progresses, there are going to be changes that are made here. Now, we also got a look at the Postmaster. Now, I went ahead and checked just to be sure. This is an entirely new Postmaster. We have never seen this bot before, but I imagine they'll still, serve the exact same role that Postmasters do in Destiny. Now, right here, I wanted to show you this. It just looks like a bunch of, random robots that are being worked on there. Those are Shaxx's robots, and from what I understand, they are the Crucible bots that go back into some lore that have helped Shaxx in battles in the past. So they're trying to get that back up to its full fighting force. They did tease it and say that this is actually going to be developed much more with these robots and, Lord Shaxx himself. This ought to be really interesting because the way that they, talked about it, it really seems like that we've just hit the tip of the iceberg with these bots. So it'd be really cool to see how they're incorporated into the Destiny 2 story. And what would a social space be without a place for you to show off some of your stuff, or you're just, waiting for that last godforsaken team member to find his weapons and get with you guys, and you're just sitting there in the social space killing time. Hey, why don't you go play some soccer or, football for the rest of the world? And it actually has live scoring. It'll let you know when you hit goals and stuff. I can easily see people doing teams of like 2v2, 3v3, and everybody just clearing way for these guys to battle it out on a soccer field. This is going to be really fun, and I can already imagine some of the antics that are going to be happening here. Most important of all, we got a new look at a new character that is going to be at the farm. May I introduce you all to Ralph? Yes, the chicken is who I'm referring to. That chicken's name is now Ralph. Nobody's going to change anything about it. That was because the person doing the walkthrough named him Ralph, and from what I understand, Ralph even now has a Twitter page. So if he has a Twitter page, that's his name. End of story. Forget you guys trying to rename him. That's Ralph. As far as the other one, who knows? Maybe somebody else will come up with a name that will stick, but for right now, it looks like this chicken right here is going to be Ralph. Now, one thing that they did say that they plan on putting a lot of Easter eggs, in things for people to do. Maybe you can get abilities that they were talking about that makes you run faster or leave a little light trail or an aura or something. Just a way, for you to stand out while you are in the new social space. And a lot of that sounds fun. I don't know if you guys have done many of the glitches and stuff that you can do like in the current tower, or, climbing the mountain all the way to the very tip top in the Rise of Iron in that social space. That was pretty fun. So they're going to be stuff like that they've included in here just to help you pass the time and discover little Easter eggs while, you're in between all your killing and your missions and PvP, stuff like that. So that was about it. They didn't go into too much detail, but like I said, one thing we know, Tyra Karn made it. We're not sure about Raul yet, Hopefully they didn't get rid of Raoul. He goes all the way back. Of course, he's the original Cryptarch there in the tower, and I would love to see him make his way into Destiny 2 in some fashion, whether it's through a story or a mission, or hopefully maybe he can just turn into one of our Cryptarchs in maybe a future DLC where they maybe open up another social space. Who knows? Your guess is as good as mine. So I'm going to put a link to the original video so you guys can watch the entire thing down in the description below. So if you guys want to see the entire video, and I recommend you check it out, make sure you check that link out, okay? But that's going to do it, guys. In the comment section down below, I want you guys to tell me what you think about this as far as the farm, or are you as excited as I am for that list of content that's coming in July? There is going to be a content overflow. I'm sure your guys' inboxes are going to be overflowing with all your favorite YouTubers putting out their spin on the information. So, in case you didn't know, now you got the info. But, as always, Guardians, this is LV Native. You guys are awesome, and I will see you in the next one.